This is the weekly weather briefing for Monday, June 23rd, 2014. This briefing will cover the weather for the upcoming week across the inland Northwest. As always, forecasts are subject to change, so please check our website during the week for updated information. The week starts out with warm conditions. However, the pattern changes starting Tuesday when a series of systems move inland and carve out a trough of low pressure over the Pacific Northwest. This brings cooler and breezy conditions with modest shower and thunderstorm chances Tuesday and again Wednesday night into Thursday. By the weekend, the primary shower chances retreat to the mountains, but breezy conditions may linger. For the remainder of today, Monday, most will see warm conditions and some increasing clouds from the west. There will be some isolated showers and thunderstorms toward the northern mountains this afternoon and evening, largely close to the Canadian border. Showers begin to move into the west side of the Cascades this evening and into the Cascades overnight as Tuesday's systems approach. Tuesday, a weather system tracks across the region from west-southwest to northeast, bringing scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Chances start early in the day, and the focus shifts towards the north and eastern mountains by the mid to late afternoon, before drying out in the evening hours, generally after 7 to 8 p.m. This rapidly moving system will also lead to an increase in winds, especially in the lee of the Cascades and over the open Columbia Basin. For most, winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour and gusts to 20 will be possible. However, areas near the lee of the Cascades, especially around the 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. time frame, could see 15 to 20 mile per hour winds, with gusts in the 25 to 30 mile per hour range. Here is a look at the forecasted wind gusts for Tuesday afternoon. The highest impact is expected in the areas shaded in darker greens, near the lee of the Cascades into the portions of the Waterville Plateau and down toward the Dalles. Wind gusts into the 20 to 40 mile per hour range will be possible here, peaking in around the 4 to 7 p.m. time frame. Wednesday night into Thursday, the next good chance of precipitation spreads across the region. The precipitation begins to enter from the southwest Wednesday night, largely impacting Oregon, southeast Washington, and the central panhandle, graphically speaking south of the dashed red line, before enveloping much of northeast Washington and north Idaho into western Montana Thursday. Tapping into a subtropical moisture plume, some moderate rain is possible with this system, especially in the area shaded in the darker green. There will be the threat of thunderstorms with this system too, but the potential for any organized thunder is low. The remainder of Washington will see more widely scattered showers and just a small threat of thunderstorms. The shower threat retreats to the mountains and wanes Thursday night as the system exits. Breezy conditions are expected Thursday afternoon. The area of concern looks smaller compared to Tuesday, with biggest impacts in the lee of the Cascades to the upper Columbia Basin. Speeds look lower than Tuesday as well, especially in terms of gusts. Gusts in the 15 to 20 mile per hour range are projected. Here's a quick look at the forecast precipitation amounts between 5 p.m. Wednesday and 5 a.m. Friday, essentially Wednesday night to Thursday night. For areas such as the Blues, Palouse, Camas Prairie, the Northeast Mountains, and Idaho, the forecast calls for between a tenth and a third of an inch of precipitation, with locally higher amounts in the higher mountains. The precipitation amounts wane to less than a tenth west of here, with little measurable precipitation in the lee of the Cascades. Going into the weekend, the trough begins to weaken, and the jet stream gradually shifts north. Weak weather systems continue to slide along the jet, keeping some shower and thunderstorm chances alive. While some showers cannot be ruled out in the lowlands, especially early this period, the primary shower threat will be in the mountains. There is still some model uncertainty, but by Sunday the shower threat may be entirely north of the Canadian border. We are still looking for some marginally breezy conditions, given the proximity of the jet and these passing waves, largely in the afternoon hours. Early ballpark numbers suggest sustained speeds around 10, with gusts in the 15 to 20 mile per hour range. Nothing extreme. Here is the 7-day temperature forecast for Spokane and Wenatchee. The solid red line indicates the high temperature forecasts. The dashed red line indicates the average high temperature for this time of year. As seen here, temperatures will be below average by Tuesday in the Spokane and linger below average through the period. A general cooling trend is also forecast towards areas like Wenatchee. However, temperatures are expected to be close to average here. Here is the 8 to 14 day outlook issued by the Climate Prediction Center for July 1st to the 7th. The image on the left calls for below average temperatures. The image on the right calls for below average precipitation chances for the same time frame. In summary, a pattern change is coming. This will bring shower and thunderstorm chances, especially Tuesday and again Wednesday night and Thursday. Some moderate rains are possible, especially with Thursday's system across the southeast Washington and the Idaho Panhandle. Thunderstorms are not expected to be well organized, but may still produce some gusty winds, small hail, and brief heavy downpours. Tuesday looks especially breezy in the Lee of the Cascades and deeper Columbia Basin. Here is how you can stay informed and get the latest information from the National Weather Service. Check out our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube accounts.